Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event.
Today we're diving into GSA's catalog management and why many believe it needs real reform.
Yeah, the system's supposed to streamline how agencies buy products, but it's gotten pretty complicated over the years.
Exactly. Instead of making things easier, the catalog has become overloaded with duplicate and outdated items.
I read that some vendors feel the submission process is like navigating a maze, full of redundant steps.
And agencies struggle to find what they actually need. It's like looking for a needle in a haystack, honestly.
Do you think the core problem is outdated technology, or is it more about the rules themselves?
Probably both. The legacy IT systems make updates slow, and the policies haven't kept up with modern e-commerce standards.
It's strange that in an age of Amazon and instant search, federal buyers still face this much friction.
True. Plus, vendors have to submit nearly identical products multiple times for different contract vehicles.
That's not just inefficient. It discourages small businesses from even joining.
If you were a small company with limited resources, would you bother with all that red tape?
Honestly, I might pass. It seems like a lot of effort for a chance at government business.
So, what reforms are people suggesting?
One idea is a centralized modern catalog platform, something more user-friendly and searchable.
Like a federal version of an online marketplace, right?
Exactly, but that also means rethinking data standards and how information gets updated.
There's also the issue of quality control. How do you make sure only relevant and accurate products stay in the catalog?
Automation could help, flagging duplicates or outdated items automatically.
But with automation, you still need human oversight to catch nuances that algorithms miss.
That's true. No algorithm understands government jargon quite like a seasoned contract officer.
Speaking of contract officers, they're often stretched thin. Streamlining the catalog could free up their time for more strategic work.
And for agencies, a better catalog could mean faster procurement and maybe even cost savings.
It surprises me that reform has taken so long, given the obvious pain points.
Change is tough in government. Legacy systems stick around for decades, and everyone's wary of risk.
But at some point, the cost of not changing starts to outweigh the risks, right?
Definitely, especially as expectations rise for government to be as responsive as the private sector.
I wonder if the push for reform will gain more traction as digital transformation becomes a bigger priority.
Maybe. It could also depend on pressure from both vendors and agencies who are tired of the status quo.
Have you heard about pilot projects for catalog modernization?
Yes, but scaling those pilots to the whole GSA system is a massive challenge.
Especially with so many stakeholders involved, agencies, vendors, IT teams.
It's like trying to steer a cargo ship. You can't turn it on a dime.
Still, incremental changes could add up, starting with cleaning out old catalog entries, maybe.
And simplifying the submission process for vendors, so it's less of a paperwork marathon.
That alone could make the federal marketplace more attractive to new suppliers.
But how do you balance openness with security and compliance requirements?
Good question. Too much openness could invite problems, but too much red tape stifles innovation.
Maybe the answer is flexible frameworks, strong enough for oversight, but adaptable as tech evolves.
I think the key is involving end users in the redesign process, both buyers and vendors.
After all, they're the ones who know where the pain points really are.
And maybe, just maybe, a better catalog could set a precedent for other government systems.
That's an optimistic thought. Imagine if federal procurement became a model for efficiency.
Well, government might never move as fast as Silicon Valley, but there's room for real progress.
Agreed. So, what's next for GSA? Will reform actually happen? Or will we be back here in 5 years having the same conversation?
I hope not. Maybe our chat will inspire someone to take action, or at least to ask the right questions.
If you work with the catalog, what's the #1 change you'd like to see? Let us know.
Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, keep questioning the status quo.
A special thank you to MarketUS.com for furnishing us this information.
Here's a question. How do we contact them?
Good question. You can reach them at MarketUS.com or call them at 954-636-3232.
Before we go, this deep dive was created by the MarketUS.com team.
Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.
Good point. It's right below the subscribe link.
Thanks for watching. I'm Nancy, your AI avatar. If you like this podcast, you can get one for yourself based on a website, YouTube video, or any source. Contact me to get a customized quote for your content. See you soon.